Welcome to the 55th All Japan Nishikigoi show. This is the big one. This is the one that everybody wants to win. The grand champion is right there. Check it out. It's hard to know why this particular Nishikigoi won the grand champion status. There are hundreds of judges that make that determination. Over here, throughout the event, there are lots of other winners. There are actually dozens of awards. So it's really good for this industry. When you get crowned a champion or you win a prize, it really does encourage you to do better and better. I've noticed that with all the other industries here in Japan. You can see some of the awards. They move the tanks that win the awards over into this, the back of the hall here in the Ryutsu Center near Shinagawa. Very interesting. There's the Grand Champions trophy right up here. That's a nice looking trophy. They're going to be starting momentarily. Only the Grand Champion's allowed to give a speech. That's what I was told here. So this is the Kokugyo Prize. And it tells you the breed of the farm and the seller, I believe. So that's very good information. But you know, everybody who's thinking about making a koi pond, especially in the United States, it's just such a growing thing. I want to show you some really unique Nishikigoi right now. So it gives you an idea of here in Japan, like what's it like? How big are these things? What are the colors like? What are the styles? Check this one out. This one was really interesting. This comes from, I guess, Narita Koi Farms, which is a massive one. Look at the color of it, this yellow. Striking. I wonder why this didn't win the grand champion's title. Beautiful. I had no idea until a couple of days ago that there are hundreds of varieties. Each time a breeder can make a new breed. But there are some of the big ones, and those are the ones that are continuously, that are winning the awards for those categories. Let's move on over to some of the other Nishikigoi that won awards here. As you can see at the event, there are hundreds of these tanks that are just set up for a few days for the show. I keep calling it a festival, for the show, and then they break them down in about 2 hours, and that's quite a sight in itself. It's kind of sad, no friends with them in this tank. So if you do come here and you're looking to buy from these breeders, you can get their name and all of their information. Just take a picture of it, and then you can. The guys at the front desk will translate it for you if you want. You can get in touch, keep in touch. Bring business cards with you as well. I noticed that that's a really important thing to have here. This is first prize, Kumon Yu. Boy, look at the colors. Or lack thereof. It's black and white. I love it. Here we've got in tank number 1, 2 of them. They look like brother and sister, or 2 bros. I don't know, but they look quite similar. Sanki, I think that's the variety. That's maybe one of the more popular, more well-known varieties. I myself am starting to learn a lot about Japanese koi. Donald Kerr. This one looks like it was made from England. From an English breeder. Interesting. Oh, I think Tenko? I can't remember, the one with the big red spot. These are quite popular because on the head it looks like the Japanese flag. Right? So this particular variety of koi, Nishikigoi, they're actually called Nishikigoi, is quite popular because of that. The symbol looks like the Japanese flag on there. This is wonderful. And you know, it's not, I thought it was going to be a little bit more crowded than this, right? These are massive. I saw one that was, while we're walking, why don't I show you an experience that I had wrangling the Nishikigoi in Niigata recently. It's pretty fun. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Oh my God, did you see that? Did you see that? He jumped right out. He went right out of the net. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Oh my God, did you see that? Did you see that? He jumped right out. He went right out of the net. Just slimy. It's not a scary thing. It's just that the way they move, just suddenly, you know, it's nice and calm. You put your arms around them to cuddle them, and then they just go like this. All right, you got this, Brandy. Good job. He's coming to me. Come here.
There's a lot in here.
Oh, yeah. Wow, Brandy, you had like 5 of them. You're gonna win an award. Really nice smelling hands, that's your. All right, this one. This one is amazing. She is Taiho, 5 years old, 4 years, and by the way, they grow quite old. She's young and grow a lot. So we think the body volume will come later. That's crazy because this Nishikigoi is massive. Only 4 years old. That, my friends, is a big fish. You need a big pond to keep her happy. And you're 4 years old, you're just a little baby. You're just a little baby. 4 years old is not a baby. I shouldn't be talking baby talk to you. More like a toddler. Sorry. But beautiful. It's hard to know. It's different species. I'm not a fish. And then there's some babies here. These are going to grow over time. Different varieties. I guess if you are patient, you can get a smaller one and watch them grow. But let's go back to the award show here. Here's the entrance right here. Let's go over to the front. They're going to be giving the awards out. This took place on January 20th. It started on the 24th. If media could come in here and take a look at it. Then the 25th, they did the judging. And then today's the 26th, the awards day. And the day that this all finishes. So it's pretty quick. Giving us some raw footage, a look behind here. I believe these are all for sale. So anything that you did, like walk through here and liked, I believe you could buy them. 失礼しました。Wow, that one just jumped out. Wow, you're going, bro. I like an active koi. Sometimes when they do that, that means an earthquake is coming. So, tell me now. I guess there's no earthquake. Believe me now and tell me later. Was that the old Saturday Night Live skit? The award ceremony music has started. So that means the awards. Okay, this looks like a shortcut here. Whoa! They're two good looking. Nishikigoi. David Liu. Tan Ka Leong. Is it Singapore? Beautiful. It's interesting though, there's a lot of foreign names here. Indonesia, I'm looking at China. So a lot of Nishikigoi from all over the world here. Toyama, Thailand. Wow, what a mix! This has really become international. Okay, they're going to be. There's a lot of commotion around the Champions Pit pond. Oh wow, the people are starting to sit down. Oh. What does that mean? And the other question is this copyrighted music? I guess you're gonna have to figure it out later. It really is fascinating to walk. The award show is just such a zoo. There's no way I'm going to be able to show that to you. But it's like a normal presentation for awards in Japan. It's not that exciting. Although you can watch it. I think they have a live stream going on for it. But when the award show is going on, there's really not a lot of people walking around the booths here, around the tanks. That kind of gives you a little bit more personal time to enjoy this experience a little bit more. It's pretty neat. I wish I had a place that was big enough to put these koi in there, like a pond, but in Tokyo, most people just have apartments, so it's not really. So it's not really too possible. Oh, I love this one. Look at it. Purple, orange, orange and black. That is such a unique color, isn't it? Don't see that very often. But they're always coming up with new varieties, new breeds, new breeding techniques, all sorts of things. Like with everything, koi are not any different. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, time to dig myself a koi pond. Maybe I'll start with the bathtub. Or just a fishbowl, a goldfish. All right, there you go. That's kind of an overview of the Nishikigoi event here you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll take you out to the entrance. The Ryutsu Center is kind of an old place, but it's a classic. Here's the booth for registration, and yeah, there you go. Maybe see you here next year. Mata ne.